Well, you may remember we talked with the ladies from Rants from Mommyland last week about how winter's a really good time to clean out your place. And one of the biggest trouble spots, of course, is your closet. So how do you tackle that spot in the corner? Stylo-tour Lauren Rothman is here, and she's got some tips to bring some of the organization back. Good to see you once again, Lauren.
Good to see you.
So our closets, they get so out of control. They become catch-alls for everything.
And this is that time of year where we all want a pop of color. I think that every day I'm hearing from clients and friends, oh my God, I'm tired of the black. How can I go shopping? What can I buy this season? First piece of advice, shop your closet first.
Okay.
So
but we can't see everything. That's the problem. It's all jumbled.
That's
so,
right.
As far as organizing goes,
it's so important. And I sort of have 3 top tips that I would recommend, sort of ageless, genderless, great tips for getting started.
Okay.
So the first thing you want to think about is purging. This is that time of year, end of January, beginning of February, where you really want to think about, before I go shopping, let me make sure that everything in here fits. Let me make sure that everything in here I like. Let me make sure that anything I might have bought that then got a stain and I saved. But you know what? Don't keep those guilty purchases.
It's out of here.
It's out. If it doesn't work.
So that's where we have to be ruthless.
Right. It doesn't have to be.
That's a big problem for a lot of people. They don't. They can't purge, or they don't know how to purge.
And you want to go in there and you want to say, does it fit? Does it work? Have I worn it in the last year?
Okay.
Those are key questions.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is purge. The second thing you want to do is remove anything from your closet that doesn't belong in your closet.
Such as?
So many of us house things. So some things like towels and sheets. Sometimes those things don't necessarily belong in our closet. Our closets are not storage facilities. They're really somewhere where we interact with our clothes daily. So if you have the luxury of space, anything that's, let's say, not seasonally appropriate, go ahead and remove, try to put it in a different closet. If you are really in just one space for your closet, then go ahead and move spring clothes, let's say, to the back of your closet. Summer clothes to the back of your closet, so that what you're interacting with every day is what you can actually wear.
So the stuff you see right there in front and center
should be what you can wear.
Everything you can grab and
I've been into closets, let me tell you, where I'm seeing maternity clothes from 2 years ago is the first thing you see in your closet. Or that great spring dress that it's way too cold to wear right now. That makes you dream when you're in your closet.
Yeah.
And most of us want to get in and out in 10 minutes or less.
Absolutely. Okay. And the third tip is?
The third tip is how to organize your clothes. And I would say that most people, it's easy to either organize by color or by sleeve length.
Okay.
And if you're really sassy, by both.
Okay, let's take a look at one of your closets. And you've got a kind of a before and after view going on.
Yeah.
Okay,
so this is a great picture of, if you take a look at the bottom, this is about the Alpha system, which you can get at the Container Store. And if you look at the bottom picture, E-L-F-A, the Alpha system.
And that's just the set of
it's the organizing technique that they use at the Container Store. And some of it you can put in yourself, or you can actually hire them to do it. But if you take a look at the picture at the bottom, that's sort of a before picture of when your closet's messy. You only have one hanging rod, you've got messy stuff on the bottom, and if you look at the bigger picture, you're seeing how everything has its set space. So almost like going to school and having a cubby, that's what your closet becomes.
Okay.
So everything, you've got double hanging rods, you've got places for your shoes, you've got where your handbags are up top, so everything has its place.
And it looks like you're also maximizing the space. You're using every square inch that you have.
Yeah.
And that would include floor space.
Right, this is not a walk-in closet.
Backs of doors.
Right.
There's little hidden places you might not have thought of.
Right, and drawer organizers, things like that.
Okay, that should keep us organized.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at how we would organize shoes.
So when it comes to shoes, I have to say, my pet peeve is that most people organize their shoes with their heel facing the front, meaning that when you walk into your closet, you're seeing their heels. Or another pet peeve, when everybody stores them in the boxes that they came in. Your shoes, at least mine are, priceless. And so you want to see them. And if you take a look at this picture, what you actually have here are the fronts of the shoes facing you.
Much easier to see what you have, what you're looking at.
Much easier, but also better for you to know the wear and tear of your shoes, because nobody's checking out your heels. Everybody's checking out the front. So you want to be able to see if you stepped in something, if the color is coming off, if the suede needs to be sprayed. So you always want to see your shoes, have them facing you.
Okay, and do you recommend getting like clear boxes to store some shoes?
That's great for the shoes that you're not wearing currently. So most of us have about 6 shoes that we operate from on a daily basis. So in and out in a 2-week period, there's 6 favorite shoes, including weekend and work, and have those 6 out where you can see them so that you don't forget. When you put them away, you forget about them. They're an investment, but they're in the safe.
Okay, we love to see our shoes. All right, so it looks like you've got hanging clothes. Now, the things that are folded, that's what goes in the shelves.
Right. The things that are folded should go in the shelves or should go in drawers.
And accessories?
And accessories. We actually got some great, lovely models right here. This is something for men and something for women. It's really important to see your stuff. I cannot talk about that enough. When I usually go into clients' closets and talk about, okay, where's your jewelry? They have to open 3 drawers, take out 2 boxes, and then they show me their jewelry. Well, there's no wonder you're never wearing your jewelry because you can't see it. So,
well, this looks like the kind of a display you might see at
in a store.
Jewelry counter, right, in a store.
And why do we love to shop at stores? Because we love their displays.
Because you can see it.
So I like to sort of bring that home. And this is one of my favorites because it is something that you would buy at a store. This is something that you would see at a store, excuse me. And so this is something where you can hang your necklaces, you can hang bracelets, bangles, hair pieces. But again, don't overflow it. Just take out a rotating boutique. So just like your shoes, 6 shoes that most women wear every day. For jewelry, about the same thing.
Where do you get this little
This is the Container
rack?
Store.
Okay, good to know. And what about for the men?
And for men, I love these. Any type of valet. This one's from Crate and Barrel, but they're available. Some of my favorite spots for sort of shopping for organizational things for your closet and your jewelry. You're going to want to look at QVC, the Container Store, Crate and Barrel, Red Envelope. And this is great. We've got cufflinks, collar stays, pins, everything that really keeps you organized. Watches.
They don't have, men don't have as much stuff as we do, though.
But men are better at it.
For men. Yeah, absolutely. And other than that, in your closet, sorting by color helps, doesn't it?
Sorting by color
I can kind of
sorting
go
by
to it.
sleeve length and category.
Okay.
So take all your sleeveless, then your short sleeve, then your 3/4, then your long sleeve. Kind of make them in order so that you can really see what you have. Think about how your favorite store is organized.
All right.
There's a reason why we love some certain boutiques to shop at because they organize fabulously.
Well, we got a lot of work to do in our closets.
That's right, but go home
you
and
gave
do
us
it
some
so we
good
can shop.
pointers. Lauren Rothman, thanks so much again for coming in.